Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about an unreleased skin called Caspian. So let's get on in here and take a look. Based on theme and color, I would say that Caspian is meant to almost be like a male counterpart to the look that Hope is giving this season. I don't think we're actually going to see him in the storyline or anything like that. I do just think that he shares the theme of Cat Demon and has close colors with her, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of her back blings or weapons would also go well with him and vice versa. The only difference I really see in their theme is he has more of a water theme to him, whereas she does not. So that's just kind of my headcanon, kind of where my thought was at. What do you think? Do you kind of think that maybe he might be like a male version of her outfit? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do really like how clean this skin is, and I like that they went with a more traditional hoodie style for him instead of a rounded look. And I do think that the pointy ears look a lot better also. I do like the two tails. I did end up looking that up, and that's part of Japanese lore for Nico demons or cat demons. And those type of cat demons that have two tails are the bringers of death, so it kind of fits with this sort of tsunami style or the water waves that are on his arms. Maybe not only is it bringer of death as in being a ninja, but also because waves can be the bringer of death. And also the fluidity of cat kind of, goes with that whole water theme. We always talk about cats and that they're like water and can fit into anything. So I think that that's kind of a fun theme that they played around with. And I overall just really like the design of him. I just think he's really clean looking. I always find it really interesting to compare these skins with their concept art. Now, if you look at the concept art, which is shown over on the right, you can see that there's not really many differences. Maybe the blues are slightly different colors on his shoes, but that's really about it. The only thing it looks like that they actually changed is he doesn't have this sort of like blue aura coming from his face, which maybe that was supposed to be kind of like the water cat demon. But he doesn't really have that in the skin that we can see, and we won't know if he'll actually end up with that until we actually, get to see him in person. So I think right now, based on the concept art and what we've got, these look incredibly similar. It looks like they went ahead and stuck with the design that they created originally. He will come with both a Lego and a Fall Guys variant, and I think they did an awesome job with the Lego on this one. I think he really actually matches. He even has the little shoes, like you can see where the toe separation is, which I think is a funny detail. And I do think that on the Fall Guys one, for what it is, they did a pretty good job matching the colors and also the look of this character. I just wish that they would have added the cat ears. That's really my only complaint about it, but otherwise they look pretty good, and I think people are going to have fun playing with both of these. The back bling and pickaxe for Caspian is called the Wave Slasher, and I really love how creative this blade is. If you look at each of the blades, they actually look like they have kind of a water design in them. And they even have kind of like a little flame up of the water, I want to call it, kind of at the bottom of each blade, and I feel like that would be really nice to par against swords with. So I really feel like this is creative and kind of beautiful in a strange way, especially in the middle where it kind of looks like a whirlpool. I just think they did a really great job designing this blade. I also really appreciate that when you slash with this blade, it appears to have some sort of like a blue contrail, and it kind of looks like that aura or that blue that we saw in the survey skin. So maybe instead of just including it by his face, they made it part of the blade, and I think that actually works pretty well, and it gives it something interesting and flashy to look at. Caspian is also getting this really cool wrap called Ocean's Glow. Now, interestingly, when I looked this up on Fortnite GG, it didn't show the gun actually shooting, so I'm not sure if this reactivity is just an animation or if it's an actual reactivity to shooting bullets, but either way, it looks really cool, and I think that this gun skin is going to be one of those ones that can either go with Caspian, or honestly, it would look pretty good with the New Hope, too. I definitely think that this wrap is also super clean when it comes to customizable skins. One thing that I am pretty curious about is, if you notice in this video, it doesn't show that interesting glow that we saw on the weapon. And like I said, I'm not sure if that's regular animation or if that actually has to do with reactivity, but I would be really interested to see how that plays with customizable skin. So what do you think? Is Caspian a cop or a drop for you? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, how do you think they spliced together that demon cat as well as the kind of like water tsunami look? What do you think about that? Do you think they did a good job, or were there some areas of improvement? Let me know below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I don't currently have an affiliate or creator code, but if you'd like to help me earn one, just make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment on this video below. See you next time. Thanks!